Hello, Pupils. How are you this morning? I hope you are fine, and I hope you are happy to see me as well. My name still remains Mrs. Adenichi, your class teacher. This morning, we have mathematics, and our topic is money. I believe we still remember the previous topic, which is money. We did addition of money. By now, you should be able to do that on your own. Now, we are going into subtraction of money. What did I say, everybody? Can you repeat after me? Subtraction of money. Now today, for example, you want to buy something, you give the person 15 naira, and you have to buy something worth of 20 naira. How much change will you collect back? How do you do that? Example. You have 50 naira and you spend how much? You spend 20 naira. You spend 20 naira. You have 50 naira and you spend 20 naira. How much is your change? Now let's see. This is 15. You first of all write your naira and your kobo. We have 50 naira, but we have no kobo. You can write 00 there. And you spend how much? 20 naira. 20 naira, we have no kobo. So you put 0 there. Minus this and tell me the answer. 0 minus 0 will give you what? Okay. Over 0. Thank you. 0 minus 0 will give you what? 0. Now you go to your naira side. Sheyi, 0 minus 0 is what? Thank you, 0. Now we are going to count 5 and we are going to take 2. Amida, 5 minus 2 is what? Okay, 3. Thank you. So our answer is equals to 30 naira. Nothing cover. We don't have cover. So our answer is 30 naira. What did I say? Our answer is 30 naira. You have 50 naira, you spend 20 naira. Your change is 30 naira. Now let's do another example. Example 2. You have 5 naira, 56 kobo minus 2 naira, 96 kobo. How do you do that? You write the bigger number first, and don't forget that the first thing you write is your naira and your kobo. Your 5 naira will be under your naira, 5 and 46 kobo. Then you come to your 2 naira here, 2 minus 2 naira, 96 kobo. Now let's minus it. The first one is 6 minus 6 will give you what? Faith. 6 minus 6 is what? Thank you, 0. Here we have 4 and we have 9 here. We can see that the 9 is bigger than 4. It's not possible for us to take away 9 from 4. So what do? Who can tell me there? Okay. Oba, yes, can I hear you? Thank you. We have to borrow from year to year. So before you borrow one, you cross this one. This one will remain 4. And the one you borrow will be here. Don't forget that when you take away 1 from year to year, this one will reduce and the number will be 4. Now you have 14 here. We can now count our 14 and take away 9. We'll count what? 14 and take away 9. Amida, count 14 and take away 9 for me. What is your answer? I can't hear you. Your answer is 6. Thank you. Here you have 4. It's remaining 4. No, it's no longer 5. Once you borrow, you cancel it. The remainder will be there. Now you have 4. You want to take away 2. 2 minus 4 is what? Samuel. Okay. 4 minus 2 is 2. Thank you. Your answer is 2 naira 60 kobo. Again, your final answer is 2 naira 60 kobo. Here is your assignment, day by day, book 3. You have to submit to my WhatsApp number directly. Submit it to my WhatsApp number. Day 207, number 1 to 10. Thank you. Good morning, pupils. How are you this morning? I hope you are fine. My name is Ms. Adeniji, Basic 3 class teacher, and I welcome you to mathematics class. Today we have perimeter. Now, what is perimeter? Perimeter is the total length of outside edge of a shape. That is the total, look at this book I'm holding. The total length of this book, the total length of it is perimeter. For example, we have this shape. If we want to calculate the perimeter of this rectangle now, let's assume we have 10 centimeter and here we have 5 centimeter. There is a formula that you use to calculate the perimeter of the shape. The formula is 2 into bracket length plus breadth. For you to do this, that is, you have the same length for this place and this place. That's 10, 10. And here you have the same length. From here to here also, you have the same thing. 5 centimeter, 5 centimeter. So, the addition of these two numbers times 2. That is your perimeter. Let's do that. We have 2 into bracket 10 centimeter. 10 centimeter plus, what's the breadth? 5 centimeter. 5 centimeter. Now we add it together. Here we have 2. This bracket, like I always tell you, this bracket represents multiplication. That is, you add your times. Then this plus this is what? 10 plus 5 will give you 15. That's 15 centimeter. Now let's multiply it. 15 centimeter times 2. What is 2 times 5, everybody? 2 times 5 is 10. We have 0, remainder 1. 2 times 1 is what? 2. Plus 1 is 3. So you have your 2 times 15 centimeter will give you 30 centimeter. That is the total length of the outside edge of this shape. That is your perimeter. Your perimeter, don't forget to write your perimeter, equals to 30 centimeter. Now let's take another example. Example 2. We have 7 centimeter and we have our breadth to be 3 centimeter. Don't forget that the topic we are doing is perimeter of rectangle. This shape must be a rectangle since we are doing perimeter of a rectangle. Now don't forget the formula. I believe we still remember the formula, right? Now let's do that. Here we have your 2 into bracket length plus breadth. Don't forget, that's the formula that you follow. Here we have 2 into bracket, what is your length? That's 7 centimeter plus the breadth, which is 3 centimeter. The same thing, you are going to add up the one in the brackets. Now we have 2 into bracket, this time 7 plus 3 will give you what? 10. Thank you. 10 centimeter. Don't forget that this bracket represents multiplication. You are going to times these 2 by your 10. So 2 times 10 is what? 20. 20. Your perimeter is equal to 20 centimeter. Don't forget to always put your P that represents your perimeter. Now you are going to do this one for me as your class work. You are going to find the perimeter of these shapes. Don't forget that your formula for calculating your perimeter is perimeter equals to 2 into bracket length plus breadth. That is 2 plus the addition of times the addition of length and breadth. That is your perimeter. Thank you for listening. Submit your assignment to your classmate to my WhatsApp number that will be shown on the screen. Thank you. Good morning, pupils. How are you today? I believe you are fine. My name is Ms. Adeniji. Today we are going to take agriculture. And in our agriculture today, we are going to look at the uses of ornamental plants. The uses of ornamental plants. I believe we still remember the meaning of ornamental plants. Yes. Ornamental plants, they are flowering plants. Again, ornamental plants are flowering plants. Now, what are now the uses of ornamental plants? Number one, it is used for beautification. It is used for beautification. That is, we use ornamental plants to beautify our house. We use it for beautifying our house. That is number one. Number two, it is used as shade. Again, it is used as shade. We can stay under it and relax. Number three, it is used for erosion control. It is used for erosion control. That is, we use it to control erosion. Number four, it is used for fencing. That is, we use it to fence our house. That is the uses of ornamental plants for fencing. Number five, it is used for soil cover. It is used for what? Soil cover. We use it to cover our soil. And number six, which is the last one, it is used for decoration. Don't forget, it is used for what? Decoration. We use it to decorate our environment. We use it to decorate place. Maybe you want to do party now. We use flower to decorate that place, to make it fine. So it is used for decoration. These are the uses of ornamental plants. I believe you understood. Now, you are going to tell me in your assignments, you are going to name the types of flowers we have. You're going to give me 5 examples of flowers. And number 2, we are going to list 5 uses of ornamental plants. You are going to list what? 5 uses of ornamental plants. Thank you for listening. My name still remains Mrs. Adenichi. Bye. Good morning, pupils. How are you? I hope you're fine. Yes, this morning we have mathematics, and our topic is perimeter of square. Again, perimeter of square. I hope you still remember the previous topic, which was perimeter of rectangle. By now you should be able to do that on your own. Today we have perimeter of square. That is the addition of the total edge of a shape, which is square. For example, we have this. This is square. And here you have 2 centimeters, for example. Don't forget that you have the same length for the shape of a square. It means you have 2 centimeters here. Here also will be 2 centimeters. Here also will be 2 centimeters. And here too will be 2 centimeters. So your formula you are going to use for calculating your perimeter will be P, which is perimeter, equals to 4 times length. That is your formula for calculating your square. So your perimeter equals to P is equals to 4 times 2 centimeters. So your perimeter equals to 4 times 2 will give you what? 8. So 8 centimeters. That is your perimeter of square. This is example 2. Let's take for example we have the length of this plate is 6 centimeters. Don't forget that the same length you have here is what you have here and here. It means you are going to have 6 centimeters here, here and here. Don't forget that your formula still remains 4 times length. That is P equals to 4 times 6 centimeters. That is, don't forget that I said this 6 This 6 you have here is what you have here and here. So the total of it is perimeter equals to 4 times 6 will give you what? What is 4 times 6? That is 24. 24 centimeter. So your perimeter is 24 centimeter. That is the final answer. Here are your classmates. You're going to find the perimeter of these shapes. That is the perimeter of this square. Don't forget the formula once again. The formula is perimeter equals to 4 times length. Again, perimeter equals to 4 times length. That is your formula. Do it and submit it to my WhatsApp number that will be shown on the screen. Thank you for listening. My name still remains Mrs. Adenichi. Bye. Good morning, pupils. How are you this morning? I believe you're fine. This morning we have mathematics and our topic is statistics. Once again, our topic is statistics and under it we shall be taking mean. What is mean? Mean is the average of any set of numbers. That is, in a group of numbers, when you add the number together, you divide the number by the total number of that number, you have your mean. Again, mean is the average of any set of numbers. Now, let's take this example. When doing mean, you are going to arrange from the smallest number to the biggest number. Now, let's do that. The smallest number we have here is 1. You now say 1 plus, the next number is 2 plus, we have 3 plus 4 plus, we don't have 5 but we have 6. 6 plus 8 plus, we have 7. So 7 will come before 8. So let's write 7. 7 plus 8. And the last number is 9 plus 9. So you are going to roll it, you divide and count the total number in the group. Now let's divide it. You now count the total number you have in the group, which is you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the number you write under it is 8. That is, you are going to add up all these numbers divided by 8. Now let's do that. 1 plus 2 will give us 3. 3 plus 3 will give us 6. 6 plus 4 will give us 10. 10 plus 6 will give us 16. 16 plus 7 will give us 23. 23 plus 8 will give us 31. And 31 plus 9 will give us 40. Now, you write your 40. You write your mean equals to 40 divided by 8. 40 divided by 8. Now you divide. How many 8 can you see in 8? You have 1. How many 8 can you see in this 40? That is, the number you multiply with 8 that will give you 40 is what? 5. So, your final answer is your mean equals to 5. So, the average of this set of number is 5. So, your mean once again is the average of any set of number. This set of numbers you have here, you count all the numbers you have there, you divide it by the total number. And the total number we have here is 40 divided by 8. How do we get this 8 once again? You count the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you write it here and you divide it by this 40. So your final answer is 5. So the mean of this set of number is 5. Now we shall take break now. You're welcome back. I believe you understood the topic I did just now. Here is your class work. You are going to find the mean of the following set of numbers, just like the way I did my example. I'm going to find the mean of 7, 3, 6, 4, and 5. 4, 2, 1, 6, 7, and 4. Number 3. 5, 3, 2, 4, and 1. Number 4. 3, 5, 4, 6, and 5, and 1. And number 5, which is the last one, 8, 5, 5, 1, 6, and 5. Don't forget that you start from the smallest number. You start adding from the smallest number to the biggest number, and you divide by the total number of the numbers. I hope you are clear. Do it and submit it to my WhatsApp number that will be shown on the screen. Thank you for listening. My name still remains Ms. Adeneji. Bye. Good day, pupils. How are you today? I believe you are fine. My name is Ms. Adeneji, and today we have health education. In our health education today, we are talking about communicable disease. At the end of today's lesson, we should be able to define communicable disease and list the example of communicable diseases. What are communicable diseases? Communicable diseases are diseases that can be spread from one person to another. That is, the disease spread from one person to another person is known as communicable diseases. These are diseases that can be spread from one person to another. Number 1, we have airborne diseases. Example of airborne diseases are cough. That is, when someone coughs, this can be spread through air to another person. Number 2, cold. Number 3, smallpox. Number 4, measles. Number 5, chickenpox, and so on. All these are examples of airborne disease. That is, disease spread by air. Number 2, insect-borne diseases. Example of insect-borne diseases are malaria. That is, when an insect bites you. Example of the insect include mosquito. If mosquito bites someone now, it can cause malaria. Number 2, sleeping sickness. All these are examples of insect-borne diseases. Number 3, waterborne diseases. Examples of these are diarrhea and cholera. That is, when you defecate or you are stooling. All these are caused by a waterborne disease. That is, when you drink dirty water, water that is polluted, it can cause waterborne diseases. Number 4, we have body contact. When someone have maybe eat rashes and your body, maybe when you touch the person with the open space, you can contact these diseases. Body contact disease are cro, body rashes, eczema. All these are diseases that can be contacted through body, from one person's body to another body, through flesh, skin. All these are examples of body contact diseases. I believe you understood. Assignments now. Number 1, divine communicable diseases. Number 2, list the 4 examples of communicable diseases. The 4 examples of communicable diseases. Thank you for listening. My name still remains Ms. Adenichi. Bye. Good morning, pupils. How are you? I hope you're fine, and I hope you're enjoying yourself. My name is Mrs. Adenichi. I'm here to take you mathematics, and our topic today is statistics. I believe you still remember our previous topic, which was mean, finding the mean of any set of numbers. Today, we want to talk about mode and median. Again, mode and median. We are going to learn how to find the mode of any set of numbers and the mean. Now, let's look at this example. Example of finding the mode of any set of numbers. We have find the mode of 2, 3, 3, 4, 1, 8, 7, and 9. Now, in you finding mode, the first thing you do is to know what mode is. Mode is the number that appears most in any set of numbers. Is the number that repeats itself most in any set of numbers. That is the frequent number. Now, let's look at these numbers. We have 2 here, 3, 3, 4, 1, 8, 7, and 9. In this set of numbers, we can see that it's 3 that appear most, because 3 appear twice in this set of numbers. So our mode now is 3. Don't count the number of times that it appears, but just pick out the number that appear most in the set of numbers, and the number is in this set of number is 3. I'll be right back. You're welcome back. Now let's find the median of the statistics. We are still using the example that we used for the mode. What is the median? Median is the number that you find at the middle of any set of number. That is, the middle number is your median. The middle number is your median. Now, let's look at these numbers we have here. When you arrange your number in ascending or descending order, the number you have at the middle is your median. Now, let's arrange this number in ascending order. That is, we are going to start from the smallest to the biggest number. Let's do that. Here we have 1, 2, we have 3, we have 3, after 3 we have 4, we have 6, 6 is not there, we have 7, we have 8, and the last one is 9. Now look at this set of numbers. The number that appears in the middle is your median. How can you find that? You cancel one after the other. For example, you cancel this side. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. You can see that at the middle now we have 3 and 4. If you decide to count 4, 4, you will see that you don't have anything here again. But we are going to stop because we have the number that remain at the middle, which is 3 and 4. Now your median is 3 plus 4. You now say divided by 2 because you have one number here. Your median is supposed to be one number. You cannot write two numbers for me as your median. So when you add these two numbers, then you divide it by 2. Where do you find your 2? Is the 2 number 1, 2. Then you write it under it. Here now, you now add together. 3 plus 4 will give you 7. Divided by 2. Now you divide it. Here you have 2 in 2 will give you 1. 2 in 7 will give you 3. Remainder 1. 2 in 7 will give you 3. Remainder 1. That one, just write it here. You can 2 go in 1? No. What do? You add your points here, then you put 0 here. You put your 0 here, you add points, or you put points here and add your 0. It shows that this one, these 2 cannot go in this one. Now you have 10 here. It shows that 2 can go in 10, isn't it? How many times can 2 go in 10? You will see that you have 5. So your median is equal to 3.5. So your median now is 3.5. I'm still going to give you another example after this. You're welcome back. Now let's take the second example on median. Here we have 4, 2, 4, 7, 8, 6, 3, 1, 9 and 10. Don't forget that I said we are going to arrange the number from the smallest to the biggest. Now let's start arranging the numbers. We have 1, 2, 4, 4. We have 6. We have 7. We have 8, 9 and 10. Look at these numbers now. I've arranged these numbers from the smallest to the biggest. Now we want to find the median. To find the median, we are going to start doing that by, we cancel the first number. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. Now we have 4 here, we have 4 numbers here. The number at the middle is 6. Here, this is your median. So now you write your median to be 6. Your median, the final answer is 6. I hope you understood. Why do we have 6 here? Because it's only one number we have at the middle. That is why you have your 6 here. I think when you have 2 numbers, you are going to do it the way I did the first one. You add the 2 numbers together, you divide it by 2. But here you don't have anything to divide. Just write out your number to be 6. Thank you for listening. I'll give you class work now. Welcome back. Here are your class work. You have to find the mode and median of the following numbers. We have number 1, 3, 4, 2, 1, 7 and 4. Number 2, 5, 9, 3, 5, 7, 2 and 5. Number 3, we have 5, 3, 4, 6 and 6. Number 5, we have 6, 3, 8, 4 and 4. Number 5, we have 4, 2, 6, 2, 8 and 2. You have to solve the following and submit it to my WhatsApp number directly. Please submit to my WhatsApp number. Thank you for listening. My name still remains Mr. Adeniji. Stay safe. Bye. Good morning, prepares. How are you today? I believe you are fine. My name is Ms. Adeniji. This morning we have mathematics, and our topic is area of shapes. Again, our topic is area of shapes, and the subtopic is area of rectangle. Now, what is now the area of shapes? When we talk about area is the total shape occupied by a particular shape. The total shape occupied by a particular shape. Look at this book. This shape is rectangle. The total shape occupied by this book is our area. Now, let's look at this example. If we want to calculate the area of a rectangle, we have a formula that we must follow, and the formula is length times breadth. Area equals to length times breadth. Now let's look at this example. Look at this shape. This is a rectangle. This length is 8 cm while we have 5 cm here. Don't forget that your area is equal to length times breadth. Now let's do that. Area of this rectangle equals to length times breadth. Length times breadth. So your area equals to 5 cm times 8 centimeter. Now you multiply it together. Therefore, your area equals to 40 centimeter. I hope you understood. Now let me take it again. Like I said before, that your formula for calculating your area is length times breadth. This shape, we have this side to be 5 centimeter and here is your 8 centimeter. Your area equals to length times breadth. That is this 8 centimeter multiplied by 5 centimeter. Now let's do that. We have 5 times 8. That is 5 centimeter times 8 centimeter. 5 times 8 will give you what? 40 centimeter. That is your final answer. The area of this shape is 40 centimeter. So I'll be right back. Here are your classwork. Number 1. Here we have 5 centimeter and 9 centimeter. Number 2. Here you have 3 centimeter. And 6 centimeter. Here you have 4 centimeter and here is 8 centimeter. And number 4. 10 centimeter and 2 centimeter. Do it and submit it to my WhatsApp number. That will be shown on the screen. My name still remains Ms. Adeniji. Thank you for listening. Bye. Good morning, pupils. How are you today? I hope you are fine. My name is Ms. Adeniji, your class teacher. This morning we have basic science. And our topic today is force. and here are your objectives. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to define force. Number 2, you should be able to state the effect of force. And number 3, you should be able to state the types of force. Now let's go back to the topic. What is force? Force means to pull or push. Again, I say, force means to pull or push. It is power applied to move things. That is, when you push something or you move something, the power you apply in doing so is force. Now let's go to the types of force. What are the types of force? We have pull or push. Pull or push. When you pull something, you pull it and you push. The power you are applying in doing so is called force. Number 2, frictional force. Number 2, frictional force. Number 3, gravitational force. Gravitational force. Number 3, magnetic force. Magnetic force. And number 5 is electric force. Electric force. That is why you must not play with electricity, because it has power. And the power can pull or push. That is, it can shock somebody. And doing so can fling you away when you touch the open space of an electricity. Now let's go to the effect of force. Number 1, force changes the position of an object. That is, for example, you have table here, or you have a ball here. If you kick the ball, you kick it, it can move forward. It has changed the position of that ball or the table you have. When you carry it and move it forward, you do that with power. That is, by force, you take it forward. Force changes the position of an object. Number 2, force changes the shape of an object. Force changes the shape of an object. When you have a tin of milk, for example, you eat it with an hammer, you will see that the shape of that tin, that same milk, will change. It will no longer be straight again. So with that force that you apply on that tin, it changes the shape of that object. Force changes the direction of an object. When the wind is blowing and you spread clothes on your wire or hanger, with the force of this breeze, it can take these clothes from that place and move it to another place. Or something that you put in a particular place, with this force, it can move to another place. 4, force can stop an object from moving. Like I said before, that when you have a ball, someone kick the ball to you, you can use your leg to stop the ball. When you use your leg to stop this ball, it will stop. It has stopped this ball from moving. Again, said, force can stop an object from moving. So, I believe you understood. Now, you are going to do this assignment for me. You have to submit it to my WhatsApp number. Number 1, define force. You have to define force. Number 2, list 3 effects of force. List 3 effects of force. You are going to write 5 types of force. 5 types of force. I want you to do that and submit it to my WhatsApp number that will be shown on the screen. Thank you for listening. My name still remains Mrs. Adenichi. Bye. Good morning, progress. How are you today? I hope you're fine. This morning we have mathematics, and our topic is area of shapes. So subtopic is area of square. I believe you remember our previous topic, which was area of rectangle. So today we want to look at the area of square. The formula for calculating your square is length times length, or length square, that is L square. Now let's look at this example. Take for example, we have this square and we have 10 centimeter here. Here we have 10 centimeter. Here too is 10 centimeter. Here too is 10 centimeter. It has the same length. This shape has the same length. That is why we have 10 centimeter here. So we are going to pick up the length, which is 10 centimeter. Let's find the area. The area is equal to length times length, which is 10 centimeter times 10 centimeter. Now we have 10 times 10 to give us 100 centimeter. The area of this shape equals to 100 centimeter square, because we have two square here, and your 10 times 10 will give you 100 centimeter square. Now let's take the second formula, which is L square. Area equals to L square, that is length square. This is your length, like I said the other time, and you have 10 centimeter here. Let's write that. Area equals to 10 centimeter, and this square, you are going to put it on. You know that this L is your length and is 10 centimeter. Why these two will be here? This means 10 in two places, that is 10 times 10. Let's do that. 10 centimeter times 10 centimeter. Now, your 10 centimeter times 10 centimeter will give you 100 centimeter square. 100 centimeter square. Now, the area of this square equals to 100 centimeter square. That is your final answer. I'll be right back. Here are your classwork. You can use any of the formula to do it. You can use your length times length or L square to do the classwork. Number 1, here you have 5 meter. Number 2, you have 6 centimeter. Number 3, you have 12 centimeter. And number 4 is 13 centimeter. Do it and submit it to my WhatsApp number. Thank you for listening. My name is Mrs. Adenichi. Bye. Good morning, Grace. How are you today? I believe you're fine. My name is Mrs. Adenichi. I'm here to take you mathematics. And in our topic today, we have time measurements. Now, before we say the time, we must know some things. What are the things that we must know? The minute hand, the seconds, and the hour. Now, in your time, in your work clock at home, you have something like this, isn't it? Now, in this time, you have this long hand to be your minute hand, which is what I have here. This is your minute hand. After that, we have hour hand. which is shorter hand. This is your hour hand. The small hand is your hour hand. And after that we have seconds. The tiny one is your seconds. Now, how do we now say the time? Look at the board. Here we have this minute hand to be on 12 and the short hand to be on 3. If you want to say the time here, anytime you find this your minute hand to be on 12, you know that it is o'clock. It is o'clock of that particular time. Look at this now. You have 12 here. Your minute hand is on 12 and your hour hand is on 3. It means this time is 3 o'clock. Now, if it's no longer on 3, either is on 4. In as much your minute hand still remain on this 12, it is o'clock. I believe you understood. Even though it is no longer on this 3, it's on 6 for example, it is 6 o'clock. The hour hand is on 9 and this one, your minutes hand still remain on 12, your time still remain 9 o'clock. I believe you understood. I'll be right back. Welcome back. Now I said we are going to half past. When you have half past, look at your wall clock. Divide this your wall clock into 2. You have your half. This side is half, while this side is half. Now, before we have our time to be 3 o'clock. Now the minute hand has moved from here down to this place. If you want to know this time, from this 12 here, you count to this. You have 5 strokes at the middle, 5 lines at the middle. That 5 lines, let's count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is, if this minute and is on this one is 5 minutes past that 3. Now this stands as in counting in 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Now this your long hand is on 30, which is 6. This your 30 is half. Don't forget that 60 minutes make 1 hour. So now when you divide your 60 into 2, which is what we have here, you have 30. So your time is either half past 3 or 3:30. Again, I said your time will be half past 3 or 3:30. Now let's do that on the board so that you get what I'm saying. This is it now. The time was here before. The hour hand was on 3 before. But now it has moved from 3 to the middle of 3. Why this your minute hand has moved from here down to this place. What I said before, I said from your time, from here you have 5 lines at the middle. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So from this 12 to this one, you have 5 minutes. From this one to this 2, you have another 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So from here to here now, you have 10. That is 10 minutes. You move from this 10 now, again, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's continue. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Like I said before that, the time move, the minute hand move from this 12 to this place is now half. That is your half past 3. It's half past 3 here. I believe you understood. Now, let's take a short break. I'll be right back. Now, let's go to quarter 2. Before, the time was 3 o'clock. Now, from 3 o'clock, it's moved to half past 3. Now, it's no longer 3 o'clock, and it's no longer 3:30, but now is 3:45. Look at the time. The time is 3:45. How is it 3:45? From here to here you have 5 minutes. Like I said before, that you're in between your numbers, you have 5 there. From 6 to 7 you have 5. From 7 to 8 you have 10, and from your 8 to 9 you have 15. Now the time here is 15 minutes to 4. It's not yet 4, but it's still to 4. This 9 here, it shows your quarter to, and it's also your quarter to 4, or 15 minutes to 4. I believe you get that. Okay, let's take the quarter past. Don't forget I told you that the minutes in between each number is 5 minutes. Now this time is no longer 3 o'clock again. It's not 3:30 again. It's not 2:45 again. But now is 4:15. Don't forget that you have o'clock. You will get to your o'clock before you get to your quarter past. That was the first thing we did. So now from this 12 to this one you have 5 minutes. From here, when you count the dots, the lines, from this one to this 2 you have 10 minutes, and from this 2 to this 3 you have 15 minutes. That is your quarter. That is 15 minutes past 4. 15 minutes from here. This long hand, this minute hand has moved from here to this 3. Now the movement from here to here is 15 minutes. When you count it, you have your time to be 4:15. Your 3 is quarter, or 15 minutes. Now when this hand move from here to here, now you count the minutes hand here, you have your 15, and your hour hand is on your 4. So you have your time to be 15 minutes past 4. I believe you understood. Thank you for listening. My name still remains Ms. Adeniji. Stay safe. Bye. Good morning, my pupils. How are you this morning? I believe you are fine. My name is Ms. Adeniji. This morning we have social studies, and our topic is savings. Here are your objectives. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to define number 1, savings. Number 2, you should be able to list the things we can save. And number 3, you should be able to state the importance of savings. You should be able to state the importance of savings. Now let's go back to the topic. What is savings? Saving means keeping things and other valuable things for future use. Again, keeping money and other valuable things for future use. Now, what are the things we can save? Money is the most important things we save in bank. Now, what are the other things we save in bank? We can save our documents in bank. We can state the birth certificate in bank. We can save our jewelries in bank, and other many things that we can save in bank. I said again, money and other valuable things are the things we save in banks. What are now the importance of savings? Why is it important that we save money and other valuable things? Number 1, we save money or other valuable things for future use. That is our money, our jewelries, our gold, our certificates. We save it for future use. Number 2, we save money so that thieves will not come and steal it. We save money in bank so that the thieves or armed robber will not come and steal it. Number 3, so that we can help other people. When we have money in bank, we'll be able to help other people. If someone needs your help, need your assistance in terms of money, you can give the person money when you have savings. But if you don't have savings, you won't be able to help that person. So we save money in bank so that we can help other people. And the number four, money kept in bank yield interest. That is, when we save money in bank, it yield interest. Bank will help you to add little change on that money for your money to increase. So when you save money in bank, it yield interest. I believe you understood. Now, I'm going to give you assignments on this particular topic. Number one, you are going to define savings. Number two, you are going to list the importance of savings. That is, you are going to give me 3 importance of savings. And number 3, you are going to list things that people save. That is, things that people can save. You are going to list 5 things that people can save. So you are going to send it to my WhatsApp number that will be shown on the screen. Thank you for listening. My name still remains Ms. Adenichi. Bye. Good day, Pupi. How are you today? I believe you're fine. This morning we have mathematics, and our topic is time measurements. We are still on time measurements. I believe you still remember our previous topic, which was addition of time. Today we are doing subtraction of time. Now let's take this example. We have 5 hours. In 5 hours, we want to take away 1 hour 30 minutes. How do we do that? The first thing you're going to write is to write your hour. Let's write our hours and our minutes here. So we have 5 hours. 5 hours. Since you don't have minutes, you have your 00 to be your minutes. Here you have 1 hour. 1 hour. My 1 hour 30 minutes. 30 minutes. What do you do now? You minus. Now let's minus it. So you are starting from here. 0 minus 0 will give you 0. Here you have 3. Here you have 0. Is it possible for you to take away 3 from 0? No. So you are going to do something. It means you are going to borrow. So this one, the way you did your addition, you are going to do your subtraction too, like that, in the opposite way. Now, write your minute number out. 0, 0, 30. So you want to borrow 1 from year to year. Don't forget that this one is in hour. So when you take 1 from this your hour, it means it's 60 minutes. So now you borrow 1 from year to year, you will have your 60 minutes. So you no longer have 00. So your 60 minutes now, you are going to take away your 30. Now let's do that. This one is no longer there because it means nothing before. 0 minus 0 will give you 0. This is 60 and this is 30. So you have 6 here, you have 3 here. You are going to take away your 3 from 6. You have 3. Don't forget that you have borrowed 1 here. The one you borrow, you cross it, you write 4, remainder 4 here. So your time under your minutes is 30. This one now is remainder 4. Take away 1 from 4, it will give you 3. I believe you understood. Now let's take the second example. In the second example, we have 3 hours 45 minutes. From it, we are going to take away 2 hours 15 minutes. Now, let's write our hour and our hours first, then minutes. Now arrange it under the minutes and the hour. 3 hours will be here and your 45 minutes minus 2 hours 15 minutes. So let's take away 2 hours 15 minutes from 3 hours 45 minutes. We start from here. 5 minus 5 will give you 0. Here you have 5, you take away, you have 4, sorry. You take away 1 from 4, you have 3. And here you have 3, you take away 1, you take away 2 from 3, you have 1. So your answer of 3 hours 45 minutes minus 2 hours 15 minutes will give you 1 hour 30 minutes. Don't forget that the first thing you do in your jotter, just look for a jotter. First of all, do your minutes. If your minutes, if you don't need to borrow, if you must to borrow, you are going to borrow 1 year, you change it to 60 and put it there, just like the first example. But since we are not borrowing anything, just do it direct. But if the number is impossible, you want to borrow, when you borrow from this hour side, don't forget to always change it to 60 and put it here, because 60 minutes will give you 1 hour. I believe you understood. Now, here are your assignments. Number 1, 8 hours 15 minutes minus 6 hours 45 minutes. Number 2, 2 hours 4 minutes minus 1 hour 40 minutes. Number 3, 5 hours 25 minutes minus 3 hours 14 minutes. Number 5, 4 hours minus 40 minutes. I believe you know how to do that. Just borrow 1 from here and turn it to your 60 under your minutes. Then you take away 40 from it, so you have your answer. Number 5, 1 hour 15 minutes minus 1 hour 10 minutes. I believe you get it. Do it and submit it to my WhatsApp number that will be shown on the screen. Thank you for listening once again. My name is Mrs. Adenichi. Bye. Good day, people. How are you today? I believe you're fine. This morning we have mathematics, and our topic is time measurements. We are still on time measurements. I believe you still remember our previous topic, which was addition of time. Today we are doing subtraction of time. Now let's take this example. We have 5 hours. In 5 hours, we want to take away 1 hour 30 minutes. How do we do that? The first thing you're going to write is to write your hour. Let's write our hours and our minutes here. So we have 5 hours. 5 hours. Since you don't have minutes, you have your 00 to be your minutes. Here you have 1 hour. 1 hour. My 1 hour 30 minutes. 30 minutes. What do you do now? You minus. Now let's minus it. So you are starting from here. 0 minus 0 will give you 0. Here you have 3, here you have 0. Is it possible for you to take away 3 from 0? No. So you are going to do something. It means you are going to borrow. So this one, the way you did your addition, you are going to do your subtraction too, like that, in the opposite way. Now, write your minutes number out, 0, 0, 30. So you want to borrow 1 from year to year. Don't forget that this one is in hour. So when you take 1 from this your hour, it means it's 60 minutes. So now you borrow one from here to here, you will have your 60 minutes. So you no longer have 0. So your 60 minutes now, you are going to take away your 30. Now let's do that. This one is no longer there because it means nothing before. 0 minus 0 will give you 0. This is 60 and this is 30. So you have 6 here, you have 3 here. You are going to take away your 3 from 6. You have 3. Don't forget that you have borrowed 1 here. The one you borrow, you cross it, you write 4, remainder 4 here. So your time under your minutes is 30. This one now is remainder 4. Take away 1 from 4, it will give you 3. I believe you understood. Now let's take the second example. In the second example, we have 3 hours 45 minutes. From it, we are going to take away 2 hours 15 minutes. Now, let's write our hour and our hours first, then minutes. Now arrange it under the minutes and the hour. 3 hours will be here, and your 45 minutes minus 2 hours 15 minutes. So let's take away 2 hours 15 minutes from 3 hours 45 minutes. We start from here. 5 minus 5 will give you 0. Here you have 5, you take away, you have 4, sorry. You take away 1 from 4, you have 3. And here you have 3, you take away 1, you take away 2 from 3, you have 1. So your answer of 3 hours 45 minutes minus 2 hours 15 minutes will give you 1 hour 30 minutes. Don't forget that the first thing you do in your jotter, just look for a jotter. First of all, do your minutes. If your minutes, if you don't need to borrow, if you must to borrow, you are going to borrow 1 here, you change it to 60 and put it here, just like the first example. But since we are not borrowing anything, just do it direct. But if the number is impossible, you want to borrow, when you borrow from this hour side, don't forget to always change it to 60 and put it here, because 60 minutes will give you 1 hour. I believe you understood. Now, here are your assignments. Number 1, 8 hours 15 minutes minus 6 hours 45 minutes. Number 2, 2 hours 4 minutes minus 1 hour 40 minutes. Number 3, 5 hours 25 minutes minus 3 hours 14 minutes. Number 5, 4 hours minus 40 minutes. I believe you know how to do that. Just borrow 1 from here and turn it to your 60 under your minutes. Then you take away 40 from it, so you have your answer. Number 5, 1 hour 15 minutes minus 1 hour 10 minutes. I believe you get it. Do it and submit it to my WhatsApp number that will be shown on the screen. Thank you for listening once again. My name is Mrs. Adenichi. Bye. Good morning, pupils. How are you today? I believe you're fine, and I believe you are staying safe. Yeah. This morning we have mathematics, and in our topic today we have time measurements. I believe you still remember our previous topic, which was time measurements, how to say the time. By now, you should all be able to say the time. Today now, we want to talk about addition of time. we are talking about addition of time, and here are your objectives. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to add time together. Now, let's take this example. We want to add 3 hours 45 minutes and 1 hour 25 minutes together. How are we going to do this? The first thing that you must know is your minutes. You know that in your minutes you have 60 minutes to give you 1 hour. You don't add time the way you add your tens and units. So listen and watch. We have 3 hours 45 minutes. Write your 3 under your hours. And we have 45 minutes. 45 minutes. 1 hour 25 minutes. Your 1 will be here and your 45 and your 25 minutes here. 3 hours 45 minutes plus 1 hour 25 minutes. Let's add together. You bring it out. One thing you must know is that if you have any number more than 60 here, you change it to 1 and you bring it here. It will now be your hour. So now let's add it together. Maybe it's more than 60 or is less than 60. Here we have 45 minutes plus 25 minutes. 5 plus 5 will give you 0. We give you 10. You are going to write 0, remainder 1. 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 2 is 7. So here we have our minutes to be more than 60. So you cannot write this 70 here. You are going to remove since you can get 1 hour from this, which is 60 minutes. You take away your 60 minutes and make it to be your 1 hour and put it here. Now, let's take away our 60 minutes and see what we have remainder. 7 minus 6 will give us 1. So this one is 1 hour. So this 1 hour, you bring it here. The remainder, which is 10, you are going to write it under your minutes. Now let's add our hours together. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 1 will give you 5. So your answer is 5 hours. You can see it's under hour. 10 minutes. So the addition of 3 hours 45 minutes and 1 hour 25 minutes will give you 5 hours 10 minutes. I hope you understood. Now let's take the second example. We have 2 hours plus 1 hour 15 minutes. So let's start. You first of all write your hours, then your minutes. We have 2 hours here. Write your 2 under your hour. So we don't have anything. We don't have any minutes here. So what you will do is to put 0 here so that you can understand better. So you have 0, 0 here. Since it's 2 digits number. Plus 1 hour. 1 hour 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Now let's add together. Zero plus 5 will give you 5. 0 plus 1 will give you 1. 3 plus 1 is 3. You can see here that you have less than 60. That is why you write the number here directly. But for you to know whether it is more than 60 or is above 60, the first thing you do is to work it out. This 0, 0 you have here, you have this. Plus 15. 0 plus 5 will give you 5. 0 plus 1 will give you 1. Because 15 is less than 60, we put it here. Assuming this time you get here is more than 60, you take away 60 from that number and the remainder you write it out you write it under a minute. That 60 you take out, you turn it to 1, which is 1 hour. 60 minutes make 1 hour. Then you put it here. Since it's less than 60, you write your time straight, your minutes there, without adding anything. I hope you get it. Now, I'm going to give you assignments that you're going to submit to my WhatsApp number. Here are your assignments. Number 1, 4 hours 45 minutes plus 2 hours 20 minutes. Number 2, 2 hours 15 minutes plus 35 minutes. Number 3, 1 hour 50 minutes plus 1 hour 20 minutes. Number 4, 5 hours plus 1 hour 45 minutes. Number 5, 4 hours 15 minutes plus 3 hours 55 minutes. Do it and submit it to my WhatsApp number that will be shown on the screen. Thank you for listening. My name is Mrs. Adeneji. Bye. Good day, pupils. How are you today? I believe you are fine. My name is Mrs. Adeneji. This morning we have agriculture, and in our agriculture today we have vegetables. So, by the end of this lesson, you should be able to list the type of vegetables and the uses of vegetables. Now, let's go back to the topic. What are vegetables? Vegetables are grown for the purpose of human consumption and are rich in vitamins. Types of vegetables. We have leafy vegetables. They are grown for the purpose of human consumption. Like I said before, they are grown for their leaves. Example of these are your water leaf, your bitter leaf, and pumpkin leaf. All these are examples of leafy vegetables. Number 2, we have fruit vegetables. Fruit vegetables. Example of fruit vegetables are tomatoes, melon, okra, and so on. Number 3, root vegetables. Example of these vegetables include carrots, onions, and potatoes. All these are examples of root vegetables. Now, what are now the uses of vegetables? Number 1, some vegetables are cooked as soup. Our parents cook vegetable at home for us as soup. We use it to eat different kinds of food like rice, eba, amala, and so on. So we cook it as soup. Number 2, some are eaten raw. Example of the one eaten raw, like your carrots, we eat it raw. And number 3, it is used for herbs. We use some vegetable as herbs. They are good for us when we are sick. When we take them, it makes us get healthy and well fast. So, all these are the uses of vegetables. Now I'm going to give you assignments. Number 1, you are going to write the 3 types of vegetables for me and their examples. Number 2, you are going to write the uses of vegetables. You are going to write 3 uses of vegetables. Do it and submit it to my WhatsApp number that will be shown on the screen. Thank you for listening. My name is Mrs. Adeneji. Bye.
Good morning, my pupil. I remain your mentor, Biodun Disu. I'm here to take you in computer studies. And the topic before us this morning is features of computer parts. At the end of today's lesson, you should be able to mention computer parts and their functions. List of computer parts. 1. Monitor. What do we use monitor for? We use it to view information on the computer, which is called VDU, that is Visual Display Units. The monitor displays the information on the computer. It shows information that is on the computer. 2. The keyboard. The keyboard is used to enter information into the computer. Where we type our numbers, letters, etc. 3. Mouse. Mouse is used to give command to the computer on what to do. We use the mouse to give command to the computer on what to do. 4. System unit. This is a box that contains the brain of the computer. And the most important part of this system unit is the CPU, that is Central Processing Unit. So, the system unit is the box that contains the brain of the computer. 5. Printer. This is used for printing out pictures and typed information from the computer. At the same time, the printed material from this printer, we call it hard copy, because it is the hard copy. You can touch it, you can see it. Now your assignment. 1. Name 5 parts of computer. 2. State the features of these 5 computer parts. Bye-bye. Stay blessed.
Exercise is a very essential activity to the body. You need to exercise your body in order to keep fit and healthy. You have been at home for a while and maybe you have not been exercising your body.